most underrated producers of all time. Part 1, Pimp C. For those that are familiar with Pimp C's music, it may be a shock to hear anyone mention his name in the same sentence as the word overrated. If you came up on UGK like me and countless others, you already know about Pimp's legendary contribution to the game. But for some reason, we see major and independent publications do their top hip-hop producers of all time lists. We rarely see Pimp's name mentioned. Not to take away from your Dr. Dre's, your Timberlands, the Neptunes, but I'm sure there's a good amount of fans and fellow artists and producers that would place Pimp top 5, if not number 1. A lot of folks don't know that Pimp was a real musician and could play multiple instruments.
You know, my father was a trumpet player and a singer, so I was always surrounded by different types of music as a kid.
Well, we were getting ready to go to New York City to sing at Carnegie Hall with a conductor from Baylor University. And as I said, Chad was a section leader. So it was his job to see to it that the tenors knew their part.
Music class was fun. You know what I'm saying? Anything had to do with some music, I wanted to be around that. So I figured a way to stay in the music business, the music building at school as long as I could. So I took every kind of music class it was.
It was this musical training that would create the foundation for what Pimp would later term country rap tunes, his own version of what New York did for the East and what Cali did for the West. Pimp wanted to make sure everyone knew, as Andre 3000 once famously said,
"This the South got something to say, that's all I got to say."
Because Pimp has such a good ear for music, he was able to bring in other musicians to liven the sound, such as the great Leo Nocentelli from the Meters, as well as working with Charlie Wilson from the Gap Band. He also worked with other legendary artists and producers like Organized Noise, Jermaine Dupri, Jazzy Faye, Beats by the Pound, N.O. Joe, 3-6 Mafia, etc., etc.
The first song me and Pimp C co-produced was called Player from the South Stack G's.
My God.
You know what I'm saying?
My God.
You know what I'm saying? But it started off with the bass line, you know what I'm saying? Doom. He said, Dick, that was Pimp C, said, Dick, play something. He had the big long sonic keyboard. He had the R8, the infamous R8 drum machine, and he synced them both. I never saw nobody syncing the thing the way Pimp C. That boy was a genius, man.
Yeah.
But so I started playing the bass line. Boom, 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 boom. He said, "Yeah, Dick, that's it right there." He said, "Hold on, play it one more time, Dick." So he started. He put the metronome on, and then he synced it to where he was able to play it on one key. That riff that I just played, he was able to play it on one key and sync it, and he put the drums behind it, and I put another keyboard melodic riff on, boom, boom, boom. And then while we doing that, King George, player from the South Stack, yeah, King, go lay that, and that's what started that.
Pimp's production catalog spans all the way back to the early 90s, and you can hear the constant progression through each project, all the way up to his tragic and untimely death in 2007. Although Pimp is no longer here with us, his music is still the soundtrack to the life of many, and his influence can still be felt in more ways than one. Even if they never mention his name in the top producers list, even if he never fully gets the props he deserves as a musician, a composer, a purveyor of talent, a walking testament to what hard work and perseverance can do for anyone, in my eyes and countless others like me, Pimp will always be considered the top dog. And this is why Pimp C is one of the most underrated producers of all time. Stay solid.